When somebody ghosts you, don't let them come back in your life, because that's what ghosts do. They come back into your life and they out there saying, "Peekaboo, I see you," and they play games with you. And then they go with things like, "Hey stranger, long time." Don't let them. Hi guys, this is your girl Angel, aka Malika Hills. So today I'm gonna be talking about some sensitive details that a lot of people go through. So I'm gonna start with a story. There was a young lady that was talking to a man, and preferably they were in a relationship, and it lasted for 3 to 4 months. And as time went by, she decided, they've been texting. So obviously, if you're texting somebody, you get a response. But this time around, she did it for 7 days straight, and the guy didn't respond. And so it got her thinking, and she asked a question to one of the motivational speakers and those people that help with relationships and guidelines. And guess what? The man just told her straight up, the man is ghosting you. Why do men ghost women? Or why do men ghost women? And what does it mean when a man ghosts you? And true to behold, this can be a very difficult situation, because you have invested your time, your love, your affection, of which you could have invested that time into somebody else who would have given you the exact amount of desire that you needed, or the amount of attention, or just time, because time that you lose, you cannot really gain it. And so for somebody to do that to you, it's very disrespectful. And to be honest, if we are looking at it on a more moral ground, that is automatic dismissal, automatic removal from the relationship. If somebody ghosts you, they don't talk to you, they don't say anything, they just go quiet on you, no matter how much you text them, how much you call them, and they don't say anything to you, honey, that is time for you to release the dismissal button and say, "Bye bye, darling. It was nice knowing you." And in as much as it is difficult for you to do that, you ought to do that. Imagine you being with somebody in a relationship, and you're investing this time, and your family probably knows about the person, and the other family knows about the other person, and the person just goes quiet. Even when you have a job, and you have an emergency at your home, for example, you have a funeral, or you have like a hospital emergency, any type of emergency that you have, guess what? You're always gonna call your supervisor and let them know, "Sir, ma'am, I'm not gonna be able to come to work because I have a family emergency." Why? Because it's important for you to relay and transcend that message to your superiors. You always let them know. But why is it that when we are in relationships, male or female, when we are going through things, we just expect someone to guess that this is what we are going through, without actually letting the person know what we're going through? Why do we do that? If we are able to call our supervisors and let them know that this is what we are going through in our lives, why should it be so hard for you to text the person that you've been dating, the person that you've spent time with, the person that you've been having sex with, the person that you've been doing things together with, and then all of a sudden you don't have the courtesy, not even the time to call them, not even a text message, and say, "You know what? I'm going through this and this. I just need a timeout." Or, "You know what? I just need, just say something." For you to just go quiet, it just shows how much you look at. This is how much you value that person. Like, it shows how much disrespect you have. Like, and You have that much respect for the person, and if you are not able to transcend a message to a person, then what's the point? Anyway, no matter what you are going through, you always find a way to tell your employer, right, that you have an emergency and something is happening. Why should it be so difficult for you to let the person that you love, the person that you communicated with, honey, the person that you be having sex with, you'll be making these relationships, all these things were happening, and boom, somebody just goes, Mia, quiet, and it's all quiet. Not even Casper the ghost is that quiet. Casper will pop out and you will see Casper the ghost. But then, you know what? That's what ghosts do. They go away and then they're gonna be in your DMs once again after they come back to you, when they come out of their lives. Because guess what? Even when you're hanging out with your boys, if you're a man, it's very simple. Babe or Han, whatever you call her, I'm going to be hanging with the boys. Or I'm going to go be out at the club. Or I'm going to be at church. Whatever it is you're going to be doing, it's very simple. Just tell the person. Don't be disrespectful and just go quiet. That is the ultimate disrespect of a lifetime that nobody wants to go through. Have you been ghosted before by anybody? How did that make you feel? I've been ghosted before, and honey, that shit feels like hot sauce in your heart. It feels horrible, and you don't want to be in that position. And so, if somebody ghosts you, dismiss them out of your life. Don't let them come back with the hi stranger, did you miss me? You don't need that in your life. Anybody that's coming, they go and they come back as they please. They don't deserve your time. They don't deserve anything that pertains to you, because anybody who disrespects you like that, it's a time out. It's game over. You don't need such a person in your life. And so if you've been ghosted or you feel like you're being ghosted, it is time for you to let go and move on. So I'm gonna explain something, a little explanation. When somebody ghosts you, it has nothing to do with communication. It just shows, like, it means a lack of communication, but somehow you need to know that this lack of communication, it benefits the person that's not communicating with you, because the lack of communication is willful. Because honey, if somebody just stops, because when they stop, it just means maybe they have a family. He's a man who has a wife at home. He's a man who has a family at home, or something is going on that you don't know about. Get it? Because nobody is just gonna go quiet on you. And let me tell you about narcissistic behavior. That is also part of narcissistic behavior, and I'm not gonna go into that. Today's topic really is, has a man ever ghosted you? What does it mean when a man ghosts you? So do not allow that man to come into your DMs and be like, hey babe, hi stranger, long time, I missed you. No. He ghosted you, he needs to ghost the fuck out of your life. Bye bye. It was nice knowing you, but you're not coming back in my life to mess me up. Somebody who messed you up before is gonna mess you up even worse. Whatever you allow, the type of things that you allow in your life, if you allow it one time and it comes back round two and you allow it again, just know that it's gonna be a repetition of the same cycle, and it's not gonna stop. So whoever you are right now, and you're going through a situation right now where you feel like this man is ghosting me, remember that if a person can call their employer and let them know that they're sick, and let them know that they have family emergency, and let them know that there are things that they're going through and they're not going to be able to come to work, they owe you that much. They owe you the courtesy to let you know that, I think the relationship was working, but right now I just don't think it's working anymore. For somebody to just go mute on you, that is disrespectful, and you need to let those fuckers out of your life. Do not keep them in your life. I do apologize if my language is a little bit uh but this is true. If they're being disrespectful to you, that's the ultimate removal, ultimate end of relationship for you. You do not deserve such a person in your life. When you're going through things and you need the person, the partner that you've had, and they're not anywhere to be shown in your life because they went ghost. You text the person and they don't text you. You call the person and they don't answer the phone. And even if they answer, it's like it's a chore for you. Like it's a chore for them to just answer the phone. They're always busy. They always have meetings. But when they want to, spend time with you, when it's convenient for them, they'll make time to be with you. When it's not convenient for them and it's convenient for you, they're busy. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, I have this going on. Oh, I have a meeting going on. Nah, honey, you deserve better than that. If you are going through a situation like that and you feel like you have every reason to make excuses for that man, don't do it, because it's not worth it. That just means they don't care. Imagine that you could not tell somebody you had a relationship job, because obviously a relationship is a job, it's a lot of work. So in your relationship job, you couldn't tell the woman that you fucked, you slept with, you had sex with, and you guys been doing things together. You can tell her that, look, this isn't working, or I need time, or say something. Just don't go quiet and be disrespectful. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Have you been ghosted by a man before? Or as a man, has a woman ghosted you before? How did that make you feel? What are your opinions about people that ghost women and those that ghost men? Share your opinions. I do appreciate your opinions, because we're out here to grow and learn from one another. Thank you to everybody that watched the Malika Gang, and for those that have subscribed, thank you so much. Remember to give me a thumbs up and share this video to everybody that you know. Love you guys. Bye.